Hi gents, where are we and what we doing? Well, this all looks fairly normal, doesn't it? Dayz in my normal spawn-in point. Now, task for today. Oh, hang on. First I'll look at my equipment state. Still got the hero skin, still got the M4 and the silenced pistol. Nice big rucksack. Tent over there. And don't know if you'll be able to see it, bicycle over there. So, what are we going to do today? I'm running low on ammunition for my pistol. I've got oodles of ammunition for my main primary weapon, but my pistol, this silenced pistol, is running low. So, let's move that over there. I need a bit of space, because what we're going to do is, last time we played, I picked up this bicycle, and it was in its default spawn position. Where I started up on the coast were a couple, as in two, boats, again in their default spawn position. And just over here at these farm buildings was a pickup truck, again in its default spawn position. I think someone's done something to the server, or to the hive anyway, and all the vehicles are back in their default spawn position. So what I think I'm going to do, if the pickup truck is still here, because of course it was last night, well actually the night before, I'm going to go and repair it and use it, and there she is. There's the pickup truck. Ooh, that's strange. Now it's got a front wheel. Someone must have worked on that, because last time I looked at this, it didn't have a front wheel, and now it does. So I think we're going to have that, because I need some ammunition for my pistol. Let's change to my main weapon. And that means a run to one of the military spawn-in points. I mean, I suppose you could go around every single deer stand and attempt or hope to pick up some ammunition, but gosh, that would be, there's no guarantee that you'd get it. Mind you, there's no guarantee you'll get anything that you actually want. But you know, the military spawn-in points, of which there are a few around the island. Oop. Have I? No, I haven't. I thought I'd spooked. So let's see if we can get into this truck and see what's what. It's really annoying. There's this barrier. Every time I go onto my belly through here, I get tapped. So we're going to go to first person, and we're going to have a little look at this pickup truck to see what it needs. Last time I saw it, it didn't have a front wheel. Oh, I have spawned. A spook, sorry. I open up with this big weapon, everybody's going to come after me. Oh, here we go. Bloomin' egg. Let's get rid of these guys. Wait, this off you. Should we colour few? Might as well use some of that ammunition I've got. Oh, I hate it when they come through that door. Because if they crawl through that and end up upside down, sorry, not upside down, end up through the door, you can't see them. Double barrel shotgun, very loud. But oil can, that might actually be worth just picking up. Wait, peg at you. Anyone knows my videos knows I can't shoot and talk at the same time. It's like a mental block. Don't know what it is. Let's have a look at this and see its mechanical state. So you get into the driver's position. Top left hand side. Now it says it needs, there's no fuel in it. The wheels are okay, but I think it needs engine parts and possibly a fuel tank. So We need engine parts and a fuel tank. Oof. And how comes the scavenge? Unlikely to find those things here. We might find fuel here, but we won't find a fuel tank. So it's off to industrial to see if we can find engine parts and a fuel tank. And fuel tank parts. So, yeah. It'd be nice to drive. I mean, if I can't find them, I'll take the bicycle. The bicycle moves pretty damn fast across country. Yeah. It would be nice. It would be nice to be able to drive the truck. I mean, the trucks are fun. Only problem, it doesn't have enough seats. The best vehicle, I guess, would probably see some... Obviously, the helicopter's a great deal of fun, but my helicopter flying skills, I haven't flown a helicopter in this game for a number of years, and I'd probably crash. There are some the big blue commercial vehicle. That's normally pretty good because you can get lots and lots of people in it, and you can get lots and lots of gear in it. I've seen one in, but unfortunately I think it was a hacked one because it was like full of all of the kit. There's no way someone could have collected all that together, so I think it was a hacked in one. So maybe the bus is fun, but it's tricky to manoeuvre and relatively fragile, which is a little bit surprising. You know, you're not driving a tank. There'll be a goat moving that fast. There it is. So, we'll have a little tromp into here. And hopefully pick up some engine parts. Because if it's not here, there's not much in the way of industrial spawn around here. Is that an engine? That's an engine. Let's put the fuel can in my backpack. Always a little tricky when you do things like this, trying to figure out. Right, so open backpack. Because you notice the fuel tank takes 3 slots. 8 to 24. I've got 8 slots free, so in she goes. We've got 6 slots at the front. Let's go pick up an engine. Inventory management, or inventory Tetris as I like to call it, yeah, it can be a right pain in the tailpipe. Thank you. Piss off. Oh dear, I've spooked. Yeah, same to you with brass knobs on. Where are you? I really hope they don't zig and zag like that. Engine parts, take engine parts. Another tricky thing with things like engine parts is when you come to put them into your, or pick them up, you have no but choice but to put them in your front pouch. You can't like look at them, go into the inventory and move things around. You've got to be sort of prepared to pick it up. Quick check, not being chased. If we look in our inventory now, engine parts takes up the whole front of the front pouch. Yeah? So I reckon once we've got this engine fitted, hopefully, and once we've got a fuel tank, it'll just be a case of filling it up. I can't remember how many slots a fuel tank takes. But the components for repairing a truck are wheels, in this case 4, an engine parts, there are what they call hull damage, which is repaired with scrap metal, fuel system, which is obviously fuel tank parts, and then fuel, which you use a jerry can to fill it up with. And oh god, it's pissing down with rain. Oh, what's wrong with a nice sunny day, eh? One thing I think they've missed a trick with this is this engine is actually capable of much better weather modelling than this, including mist and low-lying patchy mist. Could you imagine? Early mornings, I've played missions in armour. Oh god, all these zombies spawned in. I've played missions in armour where it's been incredibly atmospheric because you've got this low-lying mist. Oh, bloody hell, here we go. We've got to do the same again, haven't we? This whole exercise is going to take time and probably a couple of clips of ammunition. Which is the point, actually. I don't actually have much more in my front pouch. I'm carrying plenty in the back and none in the front. died quickly. Tap F, I have 4 rounds left. And that's that one. So, how many rounds do I have left? I have no rounds left. So, infantry, I have 1 slot free. Open my backpack. There we go. And reload, of course. Right. So yeah, this whole business of oh, I must have got him in the head for the first shot. Of shooting zombies or doing anything, it either takes your time or it takes ammunition. You're sort of like trading ammunition for whatever it is that you're doing. And in this, I mean, if it's you want some meat and you want to kill an animal, unless you're able to kill it with an axe, it's going to cost you ammunition. And it's a case of whether or not trading that ammunition is worth it. So we come up to the side, we scroll wheel and repair engine. It's context sensitive, it knows if you're carrying engine parts. Don't want to be attacked by a zombie now? Definitely not. Ooh, heck. Yeah, they're trying to spawn in while I'm here. So, it's now just a fuel tank that says empty. And that's not telling you that... The vertical bar is your fuel tank meter, but the little red, green and red boxes, each one hull, engine, fuel and wheels, they indicate damage as you drive over things and bump into stuff. You could get what's called hull damage, which is basically damaging the bodywork. Take a bullet to the engine damage. Fuel tank systems, again, that's if you like run over rough ground and you get shot up. And then wheels, tyres burst. So we definitely need to find ourselves a fuel system. Right. So, but the engine would run, or would it run? Don't know. So it's back again. Not sure if there's enough time has elapsed for new spawn to have come in. There'll be new zombies, but there won't be new spawn, and it's a bit boring running through the rain. Backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Wait, have I got one behind me? Yeah, I've spooked one. Let's wait till let's draw him out into the middle of the field. And give him a attack. Actually, no, let's try and run through some bushes. When we do run-throughs on bushes, what we're doing is we're relying on their very poor navigational skills. And the time it takes them to come out of the bushes being enough time for you to be far enough away for them not to latch onto you again. There's no quickly getting rid of him, is there? You know what's going to happen with him. Hopefully, without getting tagged. We get to tap him. What I like to do is let him do the first jigger of attack and then back off so he doesn't actually tap you, then shoot. One of the things about this being a non-hardcore server, there is actually a sight. Okay, can you see, hold it up, you're going to have to be looking at this in 1080p. Can you see the little dot and the 2 little vertical lines? It gets narrower when you get down to a knee. Even narrower still, because they're indicating spread. And once you stop breathing heavy, they all tighten up completely. But you can use them to shoot. You do get a certain amount of bullet spread. You've no point shooting now. You're running. But the amount of bullet spread you can expect is an action of either your breathing, your movement, or your stance. Now here we go. Hey. Back off. Double tap. Don't think there was anything more in here. No fuel tank parts. Nope. Let's have a look around here. Pray for fuel tank parts. Let's have a look. Is that standard rounds? No, that's DMR, I think. Notice how that when I go into the G screen, or the gear screen, I look up as the last action. That was an MP5 mag. Ah. Oh, a hunting knife. Oh well. So let's have a look at that again. You look at the stuff, you scroll wheel, you click gear, but as you get down onto one knee, you look up. I'm actually looking up and in the vertical position so I could run now. So you can sort of counteract some of these things. A little more industrial along here. Some loot in here. What have we got? Again, we look down, we scroll wheel, and we look up. At least then you're in a relatively reasonable position to be able to, you know, haven't got your face buried in the ground. This particular building has a bit of an issue. You've got to go in crouched. Wait. Check my ammunition state, got 10 rounds left. Oh dear, this does not look good. Ooh, what are you? It'd get you eventually. Makarov. It's worth having a little look upstairs. Sometimes a spawn point along here. Nothing. Bugger. So it's over to the substation, see if there's anything there. Then we're going to start thinking of looking a little further afield for potential machine parts. Here's the substation with the three lots of power lines. From here, pick your city. Chernorus, Electro, or the one going away in that direction, Borgino. It's all good, clean fun and games, you know. Sometimes when you see a door closed, run around to the other side. You may find the back door is open. Ooh, not open in this case. An axe. Marvellous. Okay, we've got a little think about where's the nearest. Let's go away so we can look at our map screen. Where's the nearest industrial? It's going to be slim pickings now. Let's have a look at the map. Bring us down to Zelena. We are currently here. There is just here a little bit of industrial. There's one or two, there's one up round here, and again it's industrial, and there's the petrol station also just here. So these are our sort of spots we want to look at. So we're here, so we're probably going to go here, hang on, put a tag down, thank you, here to here, across to here, and then into this one and that one. Talk to you in a bit. You see, 464 metres away. So here we are, got a little closer. We're up to just over 120 metres. If we look back, that little group of trees is where we were a few minutes ago. Let's see what we can find. There's not a great deal here, but you know, it's pretty slim pickings at the moment. Oh. Thank you. Die. Little git bag. You know I was talking about that truck? It's one of those, but obviously in good repair. So, yeah, one of those trucks, but in good repair. That's obviously a burnt out one. You see, that was a lot of bullets to waste for nothing. Might as well have have a drink while I'm here. And while we're in this little room, let's have a little look. We want to have a look. There's only that building there. Barely worth having a look at, to be honest. And it's 1,000 meters away. So I'll carry on recording in a few minutes. Oh, by the way, that fuel tank there does carry fuel for refilling. So here we go, a couple hundred meters out. Can you hear in the background? I've got my own little entourage. Look at them. They picked them up going clip through through Zelena, and picked up 4 bloody French farm zombies. French farm zombies. Should be able to do a quick run through on this one, to be honest. I don't actually need to dispose of them. You know, they're not doing anyone any harm back there. Just don't stop running. By the Doctor Who film show, don't blink. Well, don't stop running, because that lot will eat your face. Quick check to see, this door is open, and I don't see anything. Oh, I've been tapped, but he didn't get me. Through this door, and out that one. That might actually get rid of most of them, especially if I can get out of sight before they round that corner. Crouch down, turn round. You see? Getting rid of zombies. You just have to dump them to make them walk slowly enough so that when they come out of whatever it is they've navigated around, you're no longer a target. So, let's a quick look on the map. Now I can't remember precisely which of these buildings. I think it's that one. God, can't remember. Anyway, how far away is it? 400 meters. There's a few people on the server. A few people are being kicked for so. Yeah, there we go. We've got a number on. People with unusual names, particularly unusual with Russian Cyrillic lettering. The only issue is I don't think it's xenophobic or anything. It's just they probably won't speak English. So that if I start shouting on direct communication, which is in-game VOP, or voice over IP, but the direct one works even on a hardcore server and allows you to talk within about 50 to 100 meters. Now, a fuel tank. I think I'm going to find one in an agricultural building. Don't normally find them in agricultural buildings. I suppose it's worth a look, isn't it, eh? As I'm likely to be firing, hit the F button. I have 17 rounds and 1 spare clip in my front pouch. Easy access. We do actually have that one. That industrial, I forgot about that one. Little single-story ancillary industrial building. Nothing there. Oh dear, have I come in too fast? Have I not allowed the spawn? Because there are no zombies. You notice there are no zombies? Because that's all the zombies are back over there. I basically got here before the zombies can spawn in, because they're all spawned in back where we were over there. Or possibly even as I ran through the town. Now we do have... yeah, but I've got one of those. Don't need more than one. Oh, you can fill a jerry can there as well. Have a little bite to eat, look. Might as well have a little drink, it's here. Look, I mean, when you're working with others, you've got to think about sharing resources, but don't think you have to bother about it now. Lots of hatchets. It's obviously hatchet day. And a Lee Enfield. You'd be a brave man to play this game with a Lee Enfield. Let's show the doors open. There's that door open because I left it open when I came through here last. See? Zombies are spawning in now. Let's have a little trot down to that item I tagged. It's 160 metres away. Rain's still pissing down. The temperature doesn't seem to be too badly affected. Look at these zombies now. There's loads of zombies. Oh, I wasn't far out on my selection of which building it was. Oh, I'm tagging zombies from all over. Woo, piss off you. Quick run through on this one. Both doors are open. I'm not even going to bother picking that up. And I'm just going to run straight over to the petrol station. Yeah, still got a few on the arse. Hopefully both doors are open on the petrol station and I can do a run through. By running through, of course, I'm seeing if there's anything there. There's no point stopping and looking and playing with doors and stuff. And look at this lot. Oh, there's only two. Making a lot of noise though, aren't they? Brilliant zombies. Both doors open? Yes, both doors are open. We can do a quick run through here, having a look. Building is so small that they can... Barbed wire? No. I see. Did you see the screen go black and white there? The room is so small that they can... that when they stop at the edge of... or at the doorway and then lunge at you, they can still hit you if you're stood inside. Oh, look at this lot. Oh, look, we've got ourselves a... There's loads of zombies after us now. So, I think what I'm going to do is I've pretty much exhausted the industrial spawn and zone on the course. Always like looking in there, that doorway. I found a Mountain Dew in there once. So what we're going to do is, I don't know, nip down to the supermarket, might as well. It won't have the parts I want. But we'll nip down to the supermarket, then back to the rocks, and it's time to get on a bicycle, because if we... Now, do I use the bicycle to go pick up some mechanical parts I need, or do I just use the bicycle to go where I need to go? I think I'll use the bicycle to go where I need to go. And we'll just cross-country it up to the airfield. Oh, let's get rid of some of these guys by doing a bit of a run through in a few interesting places. Their navigation skills are so poor. I'm spooking from miles away. Look at them. Got to watch out for fences, but like fences, see? Fence. Climb over. Thank you. Bloody thing, you could have got tagged to death there. And we've got more zombies here. It's... I know someone hasn't turned the zombies up, but look how many zombies I've got after me. I think whatever we do in the supermarket is going to have to be quick. Ah, definitely. What happened to there? I sort of span round a bit. I am pissing blood. So, to the back of the... to here. And let's have ourselves a bit of a standoff, eh? Never stop the animation. I say it so many times, but it's so important. Never stop the animation. Might as well have something to eat as well. We've got plenty of meat in the... And here we go. Realize I'm not carrying any painkillers, which is silly. You get shocked, you're going to need them, aren't you? Keep away from the glass. They will try and tag you through the glass. They'll also come in through that door there. Weapons allowed, it'll actually encourage some more in, and here comes another one. French farmers. Hey, die you bugger. Might as well pick up some bits and bobs while we're here. Box of matches, open backpack. Do you know what? He's getting too close. Piss off. Bang. Open bag. Bomb. Box of matches. We'll add that for the tent. It's a rare enough item to want to pick it up. Might as well have some lunch while I'm here. Help build my blood supplies up. I only get about 300 per. But, you know, there's loads of food here. You might as well pick it up and eat it. And drink. Ooh, food. Can of baked beans. Not quite sure what my blood level is, but you might as well eat loads and loads and loads and loads. It's not like you're going to put weight on, is it, eh? Now, that thing, the check vest pouch, I always think you should be able to put that on and have more front slots, but you never can. You end up being able to carry as much as the regular coyote you get when you first spawn in. A bit cautious about here. You're very close to the doors. That saves on the animation cost, doesn't it, eh? Don't even bother opening the doors. And what are you? Bet you're not even anything interesting. If all this is just for a bloody Makarov round. Oh, it's a watch. Whoopie. Yeah, whoopie-doo, a watch. So, we still have not found our truck parts, but it has been quite a while since we were at that first industrial. There is a possibility, a slim one at least, that it has spawned in now. It's unlikely, but it's worth checking. What I could do, of course, is I could go back to the tent, log out, go have a cup of tea, have my lunch, it's that sort of time of day, then come back and check all these places. You can play the game that way too, you know. Another way of doing it, of course, is to go to a different server. Make sure you've got enough space, despawn, and I mean by that log out, about 200 meters away from that facility. Maybe in those woods, the far side of those woods over there. And then server hop. Go to another server. Go in, find out if the gear you want is there. If it's not, go to another server. It'll take a while, but you can do that too. It's not cheating, it's abusing the system somewhat. See, I don't think there's any new spawn here. Oh, you can piss off and all. No, this is exactly as it was. Sometimes when you look up, you can see it clip through the floor. Saves you having to go up there. We're back. Slight interruption there. I got my look at this lot chasing me. I did notice something new had spawned in, and it's in there. It's a tank barrier. Get rid of these guys on my tail. No, I have no idea what use you'd ever have for one of those. Oi, piss off you. So, no, I have no idea what anyone would want to use one of those for. But, there you go, it's there. There. Yeah, same you brass knobs on, you bugger. Look at them, little buggers. Breathing's so heavy it would be difficult to shoot anything right now, but now it's just shooting for sport now. So let's have a little look down here and think about breaking the bicycle out for a run up to the airfield. I'm a little concerned there's quite a few people on the server. Oh no, you see there is one. Now you've got to make sure you get these guys because they will eventually find your way to your little tent, and you'll be like looking at your map screen, or me talking to you lot. Wait for the breathing to settle. Let it walk into your sight. Yeah, I should have let the breathing settle now, because you can now hear my breathing has stopped. I'm not panting anymore. And I can now hold my aim a lot better. That is pretty steady. A little bit of movement. Obviously the weapon has a little bit of deviation, but most of the deviation is you. Rain stopped at least. Real life, rain's absolutely pissing it down outside, but anyway. So, what do we actually manage to achieve? Well, we've fitted an engine to a pickup truck, and I've had something to eat. But I had 9 rounds earlier, 9 clips, got 1 there, and now I've only got 6. So it's a total of, what have I got? 7, and I did have 10. I've lost 3 complete clips of rather rare and therefore expensive ammunition to fit a pickup truck with 1 engine. That's not a terribly good exchange rate, especially as the amount of time that I've spent playing, I could have run all the way to the airfield and picked up the ammunition I needed when I first started playing today, thinking, well, I just need some ammunition. Granted, playing's playing, you know, you're doing it for the fun of it, but sometimes you've got to think that way, which is actually a better use of your time. But anyway, on that note, I shall sign off, render up this video, upload it and all that stuff. I'm playing with some new software to do that with. I'm actually dual booting my computer now in Linux in preparation for Steam coming to Linux. I've never spoken to you about this before. I use Linux on my other computers. I only use Windows for gaming. So I've created some space on the partition, and I have installed Ubuntu, and Openshot does a reasonable job of rendering, and it does it in a very, very nice quality. The only downside is I haven't figured out yet how to put the titles front and back, the titles and the credits. Once I figure out titles and credits, we'll be sorted. Talk to you later, gentlemen.